Jason, we've had conversations about the tight end position, not necessarily being, not that it's there's any issues with talent, but in regards to just getting those guys to football in recent years hasn't necessarily been a priority, even though it's talked about every year. But at the same time, you're looking at two of the top three tight ends in the country right now. First of all, in Oscar Delp out of Georgia.
I think it's going to be hard for them to pull Delp out of Georgia. I think he ends up as a Bulldog, but Clemson's definitely in it. I think he's going to be on campus too soon. I can't remember for sure about him, but I think he is going to be on campus. Don't hold me to that, but I think in the end he's going to be a Bulldog, and Clemson's going to have to settle. You know, I shouldn't even say settle because the other guy, their top two targets are Delp and Skinner. Skinner's the in-state guy from Greer, right down the road from Clemson. I think he's the number 3 tight end in the country. I know he's going to be. He just announced his top 10 today, actually, and Clemson's in it. And I know I think he's going to try to get to Clemson sometime in June. Nothing set in stone yet, but I think that's the plan.
So we've got the two tight ends and Oscar Delp out of Georgia, and then as you mentioned, Jaleel Skinner out of South Carolina. You think most likely, if you were going to wager a bet on the two, that Skinner's most likely the guy that's going to be headed your way?
Yeah, if I had to say so right now and pick between one of those two guys, that would be the guy I would go with. Yeah, definitely the in-state guy. I just think Georgia's just so far ahead when it comes to Delp and that in-state pool to stay at home. I just think Georgia ends up landing him.